Have you ever stopped to observe the impermeable calm of a turtle, even amidst uncertainty? How can such a serene being face and overcome the anxiety that often paralyzes us? Welcome to Conscious Mind, where today you will embark on an inspiring journey with the turtle that overcame anxiety. This special meditation is designed to guide you through a path of tranquility and inner strength, drawing lessons from the slow but sure pace of our turtle friend. Together, we will discover how its wise nature can teach us to handle our own anxieties, allowing us to move forward with confidence and peace. In the moments we share today, I will show you how to face challenges with the same dignity and calm as a turtle does against obstacles. Our meditation will become your shell, a personal sanctuary where anxiety dissolves and serenity takes its place. Before we dive into this transformative journey, I encourage you to reflect and share in the comments. How do you imagine overcoming anxiety with the grace and resilience of a turtle? Picture your shell, that safe space where you can retreat and find peace. Share your vision, as your words can be a source of inspiration and comfort to others facing their own battles. In a quiet corner of a vast and serene lake lived a turtle named TAO. Unlike the creatures around her, TAO carried the weight of anxiety on her shell. Despite her peaceful surroundings, TAO often found herself restless, dwelling on the past and worrying about the future. One day, TAO decided enough was enough. She was determined to overcome her anxiety and live in the present with the same calm and serenity her natural home offered her. This is the beginning of her journey and ours. Imagine you are sitting by the tranquil lake where TAO, our turtle friend, lives. The sun shines gently, and the water moves with perfect calm. As you settle into this serene space, TAO slowly approaches, her presence a reminder of peace and the wise slowness with which she moves through life. Now close your eyes and take a deep breath, letting the fresh air fill your lungs. TAO invites you to breathe with her. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, and feel the air entering, filling you with life and energy. Hold that breath, just for a moment, and then slowly exhale. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, releasing any tension or anxiety you might have. Imagine that, with each exhalation, you release more and more worries, letting them go with the breeze that sweeps across the lake. Let's continue breathing with Tao. Inhale slowly. 1, 2, 3, 4. Capturing the tranquil essence of the surroundings. Hold. And feel at that moment a peaceful pause, a safe space within you. Now exhale. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And with each number, feel yourself sinking deeper into a state of relaxation and calm. Tao reminds you that, like her, you can carry calm with you. As you continue breathing at this gentle and steady rhythm, you realize how your body starts to reflect the tranquility of the lake. With each inhalation and exhalation, you feel more connected to the natural world, to the peace that Tao offers. Now, as you keep breathing deeply, pay attention to how each part of your body begins to relax. From the tips of your toes, which feel warm and heavy, to your legs, sinking deeper into the place where you're seated. Feel the relaxation moving up through your torso, relaxing your stomach, your chest, releasing any tension in your shoulders, neck, and head. With each breath, you feel more and more relaxed, more at peace. Next to Tao, in this peaceful place, you've found a space where anxiety can't reach you, a place where calm reigns. And remember, you can always return here, to this lake, to this moment of peace with Tao, whenever you need it. For now, just keep breathing, feeling the peace and serenity surrounding you, knowing you're starting a journey towards a more tranquil and centered life. Imagine you're walking alongside Tao, the turtle, on a beautiful path, winding along the shore of a crystal clear lake. The sun shines softly, and a gentle breeze caresses your skin, bringing with it the fresh scent of water. Tao moves with deliberate slowness, each step an act of full presence. Look how I move, Tao tells you, her voice calm and soft as the murmur of the wind among the trees. Each step is mindful, every movement is a choice. In the world of the turtle, there's no rush, only the present moment. Following Tao's example, you start to slow your steps, making them more intentional. You notice how the contact of your feet with the ground feels more alive, more vibrant. With each step, you feel more grounded, more connected to the world around you. TAO invites you to stop for a moment. Now close your eyes and just feel, she suggests. With your eyes closed, you focus on the sensation of the air on your skin, the soft sound of the lake's waves, the distant chirping of birds. You realize that, even in movement, there's a deep sense of peace that can be found in mindfulness. Conscious movement is not just about how we move in space. TAO continues as you resume walking by her side. It's about how we move through life. Every action, every decision can be made with attention and care, transforming even the most mundane tasks into acts of meditation. Together, you practice slow and deliberate movements, each one like a dance with the present moment. TAO teaches you that, just as in seated meditation, in movement, we can find a path to inner tranquility. She shows you how each gesture, each step, can be an opportunity to be present, to reconnect with the here and now. When you move with attention, TAO says, you're not just walking in the world, you're walking with the world. Each step is an opportunity to cultivate inner peace, to harmonize with the rhythm of nature. As the path leads you back to where you started, you feel rejuvenated, more aware of your body and your connection to the environment. TAO has shown you that conscious movement is much more than just moving slowly. It's a way of life, a practice that invites calm and awareness into every moment. Now you understand that each step, each breath, is an opportunity to practice mindfulness, to live each moment fully and peacefully. And so, with each movement, you come a little closer to the serenity that TAO lives every day. As you follow TAO's tranquil pace on a path that delves deeper into the heart of the forest, you notice how the atmosphere changes. The trees rise majestically around you, their leaves whispering ancient stories with each passing breeze. Tao stops and looks at you with eyes full of deep calm. "This is my sanctuary," Tao says, her voice barely a whisper among the birdsong and the rustling of leaves under your feet. "Nature is where I find my peace, where anxiety fades away and only harmony remains." Following Tao's silent invitation, she invites you to sit with her under the cozy shade of an ancient tree. The ground beneath you is soft, covered in moss and fallen leaves, and you feel as if the earth itself is cradling you in its lap. "Breathe with me," Tao urges you, closing her eyes in serenity. You follow her lead, inhaling the fresh, pure air of the forest, filling yourself with the essence of life surrounding you. You exhale slowly, releasing any tension, any worry you brought with you into the forest. Nature teaches us to be, Tao continues, her presence as unchanging as the tree under which they sit. Look at the trees, how they stretch up to the sky with confidence, deeply rooted in the earth. They can teach us about stability and growth, about reaching high while staying connected to our base. She guides you to look around, to see life in all its forms. The insects laboriously moving, the birds flying from branch to branch, each one occupying its place in the tapestry of life. You realize that, just like them, you too are part of this environment, intrinsically connected to the cycle of life. Nature is not in a hurry, yet everything is accomplished. Tao murmurs, a reflection of the timeless wisdom that seems to emanate from every stone, every leaf, every drop of water in this sacred place. When you feel anxious, remember the trees. Remember the water flowing in the river, gentle yet persistently forward. There is a rhythm in nature, a balance that we can aspire to reflect in our own lives. You spend time in silence next to Tao, simply being, allowing yourself to fully feel the natural world around you. It's a lesson, not just in mindfulness, but in belonging, in remembering that you are not alone, but an integral part of something much larger. As you stand up to continue your path, you feel a renewed sense of peace and purpose. TAO, with her slow and measured steps, has shown you that connection with nature is an inexhaustible source of strength and serenity. You carry with you the promise to return, to always remember this natural sanctuary when the world seems too overwhelming. And so, with a heart full of tranquility, you move forward, knowing that each step takes you not just through the forest path, but also on a journey of inner discovery and connection with the world around you. As you continue your journey with TAO, the turtle, you find yourself entering a part of the forest where time seems to flow more slowly. The trees here are tall and ancient, their branches intertwined, forming a natural canopy that filters sunlight into dancing patterns on the forest floor. TAO stops, and you do the same, watching how light and shadow play together, a visual reminder of the gentle passage of time. In our fast-paced world, TAO begins, her voice a soft echo. In the calm of the forest, it's easy to forget the value of slowness, but observe the trees, how they grow slowly, patiently towards the sky. They are not in a hurry, yet they reach great heights. Following TAO's wise observation, she invites you to sit next to her in a clearing where the sunlight gently warms the ground. Let's practice slowness, she suggests, closing her eyes in reflection. Together, you begin to focus on your breaths, inhaling and exhaling slowly, each breath an act of conscious presence. With each inhalation, you imagine absorbing the tranquility and patience of the forest. With each exhalation, you release the hurry and stress, letting them flow out of you and disappear into the fresh forest air. Slowness allows us to live more fully, Tao continues, opening her eyes to look directly at you, a spark of wisdom twinkling in her gaze. It teaches us to appreciate the present moment, to live each day with intention and gratitude. She then guides you in a mindfulness exercise, asking you to focus on a single ray of sunlight filtering through the leaves. You watch it move slowly, changing shape and direction as the sun progresses in the sky. This simple act of observation becomes a meditation in itself, a reminder that even the smallest and slowest changes are part of a beautiful natural process. When you feel overwhelmed by the speed of the world, remember this ray of sunlight. Tao says, slowly standing up, preparing to continue the path. Remember the patience of the trees. In slowness there is wisdom. In patience there is strength. As you resume your walk through the forest, you feel refreshed with a new appreciation for life's slower pace. Each step you take reflects Tao's lesson. There is no need to hurry. In slowness, you find a deeper connection with yourself and the world around you, a connection that nourishes and sustains you. This day becomes an anchor, a serene reminder that even in the most frantic moments, you can find peace and purpose by embracing the wisdom of slowness. With each slow step and each mindful breath, you come closer to a life lived with fullness and serenity. As you walk alongside Tao, on a new path winding through a meadow full of wildflowers, you notice how each step invites you to let go. The breeze carries the sweet scent of the flowers, and the sun paints playful shadows on the ground. Tao stops and turns towards you, her gaze calm and profound. Acceptance, begins Tao, is like this meadow. It doesn't fight against the wind or plead for more sun. It simply is, allowing each day to bring whatever it may. Following Tao's implicit invitation, she invites you to sit among the flowers. Close your eyes and take a deep breath, bringing the essence of the meadow into your being. With each inhalation, you imagine absorbing peace, and with each exhalation, you release resistances, the should-bes, and the expectations that often bind you. Observe your thoughts, whispers Tao, her voice barely a thread among the sounds of the meadow. Like clouds in the sky, they come and go. Acceptance means observing them without clinging or rejecting, simply letting them pass. She guides you in a mindfulness exercise, asking you to notice every sound of the meadow, from the buzzing of bees to the whisper of the wind in the grass. This act of observation becomes a practice of acceptance, acknowledging each moment as it is, without judgment. In acceptance there is freedom, continues Tao, encouraging you to open your eyes and look around the meadow. Accept this moment, this place, yourself as you are. In this acceptance there is a profound peace. Together, you practice acceptance of the meadow's small imperfections, the flowers bent by the wind, the patches of bare earth, each, in its own way, contributes to the beauty of the whole. Just like the meadow, you too are filled with varied textures and colors, each part forming a unique aspect of your being. When you find yourself struggling against the current of life, remember this meadow, says Tao, slowly standing up. Remember the beauty of accepting each moment, each challenge, each joy as it comes. As you continue your walk, you feel lighter, freed from the need to control or change what is. Tao's lesson on acceptance resonates deeply, reminding you that by accepting life on its own terms, you can find lasting peace and deep satisfaction. This day with Tao becomes a precious memory, a constant reminder that in the acceptance of life and of yourself lies the path to true serenity. With each step forward, you carry with you the promise of an open heart and a welcoming mind, ready to receive life in all its fullness. As you advance along the path with Tao, the turtle, the landscape begins to change. Ahead of you stretches a vast desert, its golden sand shimmering under the noon sun. The immensity of the desert overwhelms you, yet at the same time, there is beauty in its simplicity and silence. Tao stops at the edge, where vegetation gives way to sand, and turns to you with a serene gaze. The desert, says Tao, teaches us about inner strength. At first glance it may seem empty, desolate, but if you look closer, it is full of life and resilience. Following Tao's invitation, you venture into the desert, feeling the warm sand under your feet. Each step is a bit more challenging than the last, the sand giving way under your weight. You observe how Tao moves with determination, her shell reflecting the sunlight, a symbol of her inner strength. To survive in the desert, Tao continues, each creature must find its own reservoir of strength. The same is true for us. Within each of us lies a well of strength, sometimes hidden, waiting to be discovered. She invites you to close your eyes and take a deep breath, imagining that with each inhalation, you access that reservoir of strength within you. With each exhalation, you release fear, doubt, and uncertainty. Think of a time in your life when you felt strong, suggests Tao. Remember how that strength felt, how it flowed through you. That strength is always a part of you, even in the most challenging moments. As you open your eyes and continue walking, you realize that although the desert is challenging, it is also beautiful. Its vastness reminds you of the immensity of your own inner strength, a strength that can carry you through life's most arid landscapes. Like the desert, our inner strength is not always visible, says Tao, as the sun begins to set, coloring the sky in soft shades of pink and orange. But it is there, deep and powerful, waiting to be called upon when we need it. As you leave the desert and return to the path that leads you back to more familiar terrain, you feel changed. Tao's lesson on inner strength resonates within you, a constant reminder that no matter the challenges you face, you have within you all that is necessary to overcome them. This day in the desert, walking alongside Tao, becomes a symbol of your own capacity for resilience and strength. You know that, just as the desert harbors life against all odds, you too can thrive amidst adversity, always supported by the unwavering strength that resides within you. As you continue your path with Tao, you enter a forest whose dense vegetation wraps you in an atmosphere of calm and freshness. The sun filters through the leaves, creating a mosaic of light and shadow on the path before you. Tao moves with a tranquility that seems in harmony with the surroundings, and you feel compelled to match her serene pace. Gratitude, begins Tao, her voice as soft as the rustle of leaves under your feet, is like water for these plants. It nourishes the soul, allowing us to flourish even in the most difficult times. Following Tao's invitation, you stop by a clearing where the sun's rays illuminate a small stream. The sound of flowing water is a balm for your spirit, and you sit by the stream, invited by Tao to close your eyes and turn your attention inward. Think of something you're grateful for, Tao suggests. At first you find it hard to concentrate, but gradually, as you immerse yourself in the soothing sound of the stream and Tao's gentle presence by your side, you begin to feel a warm glow of gratitude in your heart. It could be something simple, like the warmth of the sun on your skin, or the sound of water, or something deeper, like the love of a friend or a cherished memory. With each grateful thought, you feel tension dissolve, making room for peace and subtle joy. Gratitude opens us to the beauty of the present moment. Tao continues. As you open your eyes and watch the crystal clear water flowing before you, it helps us see the richness that already exists in our lives, often hidden by our desires and worries. She then guides you to express your gratitude, whether silently, in words whispered to the wind, or through a stone you gently place in the stream, a symbolic gesture of thanks to the universe. When we practice gratitude, TAO says, as you resume your walk through the forest, our world transforms, not because circumstances change, but because the way we see them evolves. We see with new eyes, open hearts. As you leave the stream behind, you feel renewed, as if the practice of gratitude has washed away worries, leaving only clarity and appreciation for what you have. TAO's lesson on gratitude becomes a seed planted within you, ready to grow and blossom in your daily life. This day in the forest, learning the practice of gratitude with TAO reminds you that there is always something to be grateful for, that each moment is a gift. And with this wisdom, every step you take is a step toward a fuller, more conscious life. After a journey filled with learning and discoveries alongside TAO, you arrive at a beautiful valley at dusk, where the sky is painted in warm shades of orange, pink, and purple. The air is fresh and filled with peace, and the gentle murmur of a nearby river invites you to relax completely. TAO, your constant companion on this journey of self-knowledge and growth, stops and looks at you with serenity that reflects everything you've learned together. This valley, TAO says with a calm and deep voice, is a reminder of connection and community. Throughout our journey, we've learned about breathing, conscious movement, nature, slowness, acceptance, inner strength, and gratitude. But all of this is amplified when we share our experiences and learnings with others. As the sun begins to set, creating a spectacle of light and color in the sky, TAO invites you to sit and reflect on the connections you've made and those you wish to strengthen. Community, she continues, sustains us, uplifts us, and teaches us. In the company of others, we find mirrors of our own journey, support in our difficult moments, and celebration in our achievements. As night begins to envelop the valley, the sky fills with stars, a reminder of the vastness of the universe, and at the same time, how connected we all are in this fabric of existence. Now, as we prepare to rest after our journey, TAO says, approaching the water's edge, I invite you to release any weight you still carry. Let the river take it away, leaving your spirit light and at peace. Following TAO's guidance, you approach the river. Take a moment to internally thank for the lessons learned and symbolically release what you no longer need, allowing the clear, fresh water to cleanse and renew your being. TAO looks at you kindly and says, "It's time to rest. Close your eyes, breathe deeply, and feel how the earth supports you. Let the song of the river lull you, and the stars cover you with their mantle of tranquility. May dreams take you on paths of peace and serenity." As you lie down, feeling the soft grass beneath you, the sound of the river, and the whisper of the night breeze envelop you, you feel safe, at peace, knowing that this journey has been just the beginning of a deeper transformation. TAO's voice fades into the distance, leaving you in a state of deep relaxation, ready to venture into the world of dreams, with a heart full of gratitude, strength, and peace. Rest now are the last words you hear, a soft whisper carried by the wind. Tomorrow is another day in your journey, full of new possibilities and adventures. And with that, you let yourself drift into sleep, accompanied by the soothing presence of TAO and the lessons you've learned, knowing that each day is an opportunity to live with more mindfulness, more love, and more connection with the world around you.